how much should you really save? You're a teacher abroad, you're earning, you're an early career teacher, you're a qualified teacher, or you're an international teacher, those that are earning high money. They are the one. Or you're an international teacher, but your account still feels confused. Today we are kicking off a new series which is going to be about finance. This is going to run through several episodes whereby I will talk about people's finance. I'm going to bring some people on this channel as well. So this is just chill, and then let's go through these episodes together. This first episode, let's talk about the big question: how much should you really save as a teacher abroad? Like I said, even if you're an international teacher or an early career teacher or a qualified teacher, how much should you really save? Let's talk about reality. Let's talk about numbers. Let's talk about figures. For example, you're earning as an early career teacher, you are going to earn in the United Kingdom between 1,900 to 2,200, depending on your location. If you're in London, you're going to earn higher than those that are outside London. I'm talking about your net income, whereby you already have your tax deducted, you already have your national insurance deducted, you already have your pension deducted. You should still get between 1,009 to 2,002, depending on where you are. Before you can save, you need to know your net income. If you don't know that, you need to know your net income, what you are actually, which is your take home, which is also called your take home after tax and all that. That is your net income after tax, insurance, and pension. So after you have discovered your net income, then you need to know your bills. A lot of people don't even know their bills. They don't know their bills in the sense that they don't even know when these bills go out of their account. I've heard of people whereby I have subscribed to some, we're going to talk about subscription, whereby they subscribe to Netflix, they subscribe to Amazon Prime, they subscribe to a lot of apps, and they're not even using these apps. They think subscribing to these apps will probably boost their credit score, which is actually affecting their finance. So check your bills, your rent, your council tax, your electricity bill, your sending money home if you have a student loan. So check these bills. That will also help you to be able to manage your finances, and then you would know how much you can save after you have deducted all these bills from your salary. What do you need to do first if you're starting off saving? You need to track your salary, your income for 30 days. Know what is going out and then know what is coming in. Detect the impulse buy. You can write this down, or you can use an app. We have several apps that can help you to track your expenses. So you can either write it down. I write it down a lot, and I'm still in search of apps I can use for this, but I know there are several apps you can actually use, but I prefer to write mine down. So by doing this, you will quickly detect where your money is going, whether it is going to where it's not supposed to go to. You know where it's going, and then you will discover where it is actually leaking. Another thing you need to do is to understand your money personality. Some are natural savers. These people, they just save naturally. There's no way you can bring a cloth close to their eyes or a nice shoe close to their feet that they are going to buy. They are just natural savers. We also have one which are vibe-based budgeters. I've been in this category before. In fact, I am still there a bit. I'm trying to pull myself out of that. These people, they budget, but they don't go by it. They budget, they write this down, they love to budget. This is how I'm going to spend in the month. This is how, but when the salary comes in, they spend as it goes. So those are vibe-based budgeters. They love to budget, but they don't stick by it. That is just the word. So you need to know your money personality. So if you discover this first, because you need to discover yourself before you can be able to save. If you don't discover yourself, some people are spenders and they think they are natural savers, while some people are vibe-based budgeters and they think they are probably spenders or natural savers. So you need to understand your money personality first before you can go into savings. If you love to control the natural savers, you can create a spreadsheet that would help you out. But if you're someone that doesn't like thinking about money, then you might need like a direct debit or an automation. But if you are the spenders, then you need boundaries before your pay even eats. So guys, what is your money personality? I've told you mine, which I'm still trying to drag myself out of it. Please comment down below yours in the comment section. Next thing for you to do that might help you with managing your finances and then help you to save is to choose a saving formula rule. We have heard of the rule 50-30-20. This rule is not applicable to everyone because everyone has different circumstances surrounding them. Yours might be 10% to savings. The 50-30-20 I'm talking about is whereby you have 50%. So 50% go to your needs, 30% go to your wants, and then 20% goes to your savings. This doesn't work for everyone. If you are the spenders, I would advise you start with the one that is comfortable for you, because if you think of starting higher, like saving 30% of your salary, you're going to lose your peace, and then you go back to that spending habits because you just get tired easily. But if you can start as low as 5% of your income. I know it's not healthy, but you can start because you are a spender. Your account was always zero before you get your income. So you can start gradually with 5%, and then you increase to 10%, and then you can increase to 20%. You can increase to 25%. By then you're already you're the one increasing it, not that you're being forced to do this. It's just like you starting off a workout, probably a weight loss journey. Like I am on a weight loss journey. When I got my treadmill, I started off with 2 minutes, yes, on the treadmill. I would be so tired. I increased to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and now I can do 25 minutes at a stretch. So this also works for savings as well. So start gradually, especially if you are the spender. Start gradually. You can start as low as 5%, and then you go on gradually. That would help you to keep the consistency. Because the goal is not to follow any formula, but to build a formula around your real life situation. Another thing you need to do is to automate your money. I already said it. Like me, I automate my money because I don't even want to think about it. My rent goes out, direct debit. My electricity bill goes out. My council tax goes out, direct debit. Most of my bills goes out direct debit because I don't just want to think about it. So one of the best things is for you to automate your money. Your savings can also go out with automation, whereby you have maybe like a pot in most banks have a pot, a saving pot, whereby you can keep your money in this spot, savings in this spot. So you can also automate your savings as well. If you're finding it difficult saving, so this just goes out of your account by automation. You don't even need to think about it before it goes out. Also, you can use this. This is something, this might look childish to use. Some people use it, but this is called piggy bank, and you can also use it. I got this from Shein. This is mine. So you can use this. You can also track with this. There are several of them online. You can get it from any website. So you can track with this. This would help you to save £1,000. This is actually written in 1,000 euros, but mine is in pounds. So this will help you to save £1,000. So as you drop this in, this has a hole. So as you drop your fund in, then you cross out the amount you've dropped. If you've dropped £5, £2, £3, £50, £20, £1, as low as £1, you can drop it in. You can also save with this. I am going to do this till I started in May, so I'm going to do this till December. We are going to unbox this together in December by God's grace. So you can also get this for yourself. It might actually help you if you want to, if you think it can help you, if you're not going to use a fork or a pin to remove the money. If you are going to be consistent with this would actually help you as well. How much should you really save? As much as you can afford, as much as it is comfortable for you. That will give you peace of mind. You can start with 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. So you can start with that. And I will see you on the next episode of Managing Your Finance.